Hey guys, like you all know, tomorrow starts 2020 World's Strongest Man. It sucks to be stuck at home injured, but I said I'll be back and I'll be back. But it's very hot right now to do some predictions for it. So I'm gonna do predictions with groups just to fit in. I'm gonna start by reading up the guys in the group, then I'm gonna tell you which two I think are gonna get ahead and maybe a little bit why. Group 1 is Luke Richardson, Jerry Pridgett, Robert Oberst, Gabriel Pena, and Paul Dwyer. I think Luke Richardson is going to continue his success and his climb to the competitor we know he can be. He won Europes under a pretty weird circumstances, just like the Worlds are now. Not undermining his title. Don't get me started on bullshit like that. You can only beat the competitors that show up, and he certainly did. I think he's going to win this category, and even though it's going to come down to a little bit of which events they're doing, Oberst could score some points, and Jerry is a fantastic competitor. Gabriel Pena, I don't know that much about, to be honest. He's coming up and got his chance here, but I'm going to put my money on Paul Dwyer. He's been getting better and better and looking stronger and stronger. I think he's going to walk in there. I think him and Luke, both freshmen, are going to walk into the finals. Group 2 is Adam Bishop, Evan Singleton, Kevin Ferris, Mark Felix, and Mikhail Shivlakov. I think Adam Bishop is going to win this group. He has good experience. He's been around for a long time, but has been evolving more and more, beating the Stoltmans, for example, at British Strongest Man. So I think this is his group to win. At least I think it's his group to lose. At least he has to make some mistakes for it not to go his way. Then we have the second place. I think Evan Singleton is going to take that place. He has been getting stronger and stronger. He's very hungry, and I think he has the overall package to finish it. Mark Felix is a phenomenal legend in the sport, but he's past his prime. I think Shivlakov as well is not as good as he was a couple of years ago, but again, dangerous competitor. You can't count him out, but I think Evan's gonna take the cake. Kevin Ferris might be a little bit too light to really get to the finals, but he's a very good strongman, and nonetheless, he could actually prove me wrong. But yep, Adam and Evan, I will put in my books. Group 3, we have Tom Stoltman, Ivor Schmauk-Stellis, Charles Mitchell III, Kevin Bilton, and Maxime Boudreau. Tom Stoltman is getting bigger and stronger by the minute. The guy is a total beast. I think he's going to win this group and get to the finals. I think Charles Mitchell III and Maxime Boudreau are going to go for the stones, and I think Charles showed us last year who is the favorite there. Maxime is a phenomenal strongman. He showed that this year at Arnold Santa Monica, where the MCs were admitting they didn't even know who he was, and he won the first 3 out of 5 events. So I wouldn't count him out, but I think when it's all and done, I think Charles will win. So we have Tom and Charles there. Group 4, we have JF Caron, Aaron Toots, we have Bobby Thompson, Eyþór Ingólfsson Melsted, and Graham Hicks. JF Caron is one of my top 3 picks up front, so I think he will win this heat. Graham Hicks and Bobby Thompson, I think, are the most likely to go for the stones, and even though Graham is a beast in power, I think Bobby will win the stones and go to the finals. Eyþór, my countryman and friend, is not getting it easy in that group, I think, but I wouldn't count him out, because if Eyþór can get up to third place or second place. He's gonna be pretty hard to beat on the stones. He's a mental patient on those stones. So it's gonna be a hard walk for him, but if he gets there, there are not many guys that, I mean, yeah, I hope you get a chance to see what I mean. But my money's on Bobby, but I'm rooting for Aethor, obviously. Group 5, Brian Shaw, Luke Stoltman, Alexei Novikov, Terry Hollins, and Nick Best. Death group, like some would say, but if we take into fact that two of these legends in this group are past their prime, still good, but past their prime, I don't think it is as big of a death group as some would say. I think most likely Brian will win this group, at least if he's showing up in a better shape than last year. I did not expect him to finish 6th last year. Novikov actually teased him a little bit. He almost caught up to him in the heats last year. But Luke is, like his brother, evolving, getting stronger and stronger. So I think it's hard to make up which one of those two, Luke or Novikov, gets to the stones, but I want to say Luke. I think I'm going to say Luke, but Novikov is, yeah, difficult to beat and difficult to handle. He's a fantastic strongman, and he won't quit. So, but I'm going to put my money on Luke. So for the finals, we're going to have, I believe, Luke Richardson, Paul Dwyer, Adam Bishop and Evan Singleton, Tom Stoltman, Charles Michel III, JF Caron, Bobby Thompson, Brian Shaw and Luke Stoltman. Now we just have to wait a few days to see how wrong I really am. But I don't know how many people are watching, if it's strongman or people interested in strongman or people that just don't have anything else to do. So thank you anyway, whoever you are. But you ever have problems getting into showers? I mean, it's a weird concept, I know, but for strongmen it can be really troublesome. Let me show you.